Tonight's sponsor, eFamilyCookbook.com.
Hi, I'm Peter Brown, and welcome to K.I.S.S Cooking. K.I.S.S Cooking stands for Keep It Simple, Silly. Some people think it's something else, but I like silly better. Today, I really like to cook. I have to say, I really like to cook. I'm not a chef. I like to cook. Sometimes I like to cook really complicated things, but sometimes you just want to get a really quick dinner out and you want it to be good at the same time. So K.I.S.S Cooking is all about really simple recipes. Not Rachel Ray annoying type recipes. I'm going to try not to be annoying during the show. Today we're going to make tortilla soup, and it has two ingredients. We use Safeway Select Southwest Salsa, which is really a good tasting product. It has beans and corn and onions and stuff in it, and it's real easy to open. You just do that, and you dump a jar of it into the can, into the saucepan. From the fridge, you take your chicken, and you can use whole chicken and cut it up, but I just prefer to use thighs. And I'm going to dump all my thighs into the salsa. I like to use them with bones and skin and everything because it gives a little more flavor. If you want to cut down on fat and everything, you can use boneless, skinless breast or something, but it just doesn't taste quite as good. Then we dump the other salsa on top of the chicken. And then I get to pretend I'm a bartender. This is my favorite part. Put a little water in each of the jars. Put the lids on. This is really the fun part. And you get to do the little dance there. I don't know why you wash out the jars, but it just seems like it's a good thing to do. Just a little water. Maybe a cup total. We give it a quick little stir. And we're going to put it on the stove, bring it to a boil with a lid on it, and we're going to let that cook for about 1 hour. When it's done, we're just going to take the chicken out, take the chicken off the bones, put it back in the soup, and eat it. Okay, we're going to take a short break here. Alright, so it's been about an hour and our chicken is done. We're going to take it off here. We're going to take out the chicken and let it cool for a few minutes. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful pieces of chicken. You can make this ahead of time, and of course you can put it all in the refrigerator and harden off the fat, but it just has a little bit of chicken fat on the surface, and frankly that is really, really yummy. So we're just taking out these thighs here, and that's it. We're going to let them cool off a moment so we can put them back into the broth and serve our soup. And now, a word from our sponsors. Okay, so now the chicken's cooled off quite a bit. Now we're going to do the hard part of the recipe, which is to take the meat off the bones and the skin. It's important to roll up your sleeves so you don't get yourself dirty. And then, using your scrupulously, boy that's a tough word for me, clean hands, you just pull the meat and the skin off of the chicken, sort of just pop out the bone, and we have I think we have 6 thighs here. Try to keep them on the table, not on the floor. And this is pretty hot. You could let it cool down actually for a few more minutes. It's very hot. Okay, and there we go. We're just making a pile of bones. And take the last of the meat off. I'm going to give my hands a quick rinse. Alright, back again. Now I'm just going to use this, and I'm just going to give the meat a quick dice. Doesn't really matter. It can be big chunks, it could be little chunks. I like it to be bite size. And then we're just going to add this just right back into the broth. And okay, get rid of our board here and get our label. Now, a very important step, stir it 3 times, and exactly 3 times. Just kidding. Stir it as much as you want. Okay, now we're just going to dish it up. We'll put some soup in the bowl with some chicken. And since I always seem to make a mess on the edge of the bowl, we'll clean that up. Now for the tortillas, I like to use Mission tortilla strips. And I like the strips because the triangles kind of are hard and hard to break up. You can fry your own tortillas, and it really is better if you do that. But if you just take a little handful of tortilla strips like this, and you go like that, and you dump them on there, you really have a lovely, lovely soup. You can also augment it with some sour cream, and this is a very good natural sour cream, this Daisy, and a little bit of chopped avocado if you want, or some cilantro or onions. You can augment the soup in a bunch of different ways. You can add more beans to it, but you really don't need to do anything. It's just really delicious. In fact, I can't wait to taste it. It smells so good. I love cooking. This is good. Well, that's it for today. This episode of K.I.S.S Cooking. Remember, keep it simple, sumptuously. Bye-bye.
Special thanks to efamilycookbook.com.